So here we are back on the little lake lot again. I've got all my stuff to hook up the city water. So got a water spigot. I'm not really sure what them's called. The ones that drain up in the ground. I'll look and see here. Got all my water line, all the fittings, the 10-inch bucket is on the excavator, so we'll get up here and look at the meter, make sure we ain't gonna dig in anything, and then we'll turn to this water line, hopefully get it dug, the meter set, or the meter, listen at me, the spigot set where we want it, and then get it all set in place, that way they can come and inspect it. So let's get to it. So here's my water meter. I got a tie-in down in there, so I'm gonna start digging it here on the outside edge. We'll go all the way down around that lower corner there, because we're almost at the spigot. So if the bucket, you might have seen me measure, if the bucket's sitting level in the ground, that's 30 inches. That's how deep I have to dig. So let's get to digging. Try and get this thing knocked out. Yeah. I didn't realize this was going to turn into an unboxing video, but got our compression fittings for the water line, the check valve, a little 90 that goes in the bottom of this thing for the water line. Got our thread sealant and thread tape. sure why I got both, but I got both. Ooh, fancy. Look at there. So for, I guess, potable water, you have to have a lead-free one of these. And this is a lead-free one. Supposedly a good brand. I believe it is. Huh. You can set the flow with this thing. Covered in oil. Oh well. Let's start getting this water line hooked up. Alright, so can't really tell, but now here's the end of the water line. I'm going to turn this on, let it blow the mud out of there. There's some mud kind of built up in that. And let it rinse that out before we thread that end piece in there. I've had this meter for probably 9 or 10 months and have yet to have the water run out of it. So it's all zero. Well, I'm not sure. That's 2.05 gallon looks like. And I mean, I get a bill every month, but not use the first drop of water. Kind of sucks, but oh well. Be rinsed out a little bit. Burn it was anyway. Like I say, I got thread tape and the thread sealant. Like I say, I'm not sure why the guy just gave me both of them. I really wasn't paying much attention, and looked in this bag and had both of them. So what I want to do is put this on, that way when I tighten this up it don't peel it off, it just kind of wraps it on around. I've always just used pipe tape, but let's see what this stuff's all about. Maybe a little dab of this won't hurt either. Room down in there, but I'll try to get you down there where you can see. That should be it. We should be able to put it on the end of that fitting down there, tighten this up, and tighten that little set screw. Should be good to go then. She's hooked up. I run a little extra slack out because I didn't cut the end off, so I'll scoot that down some before we cover it up. Let's turn it on and get some water coming out down there. There she is. Well, as hot as it is right now, I'm back going there and take me a shower. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sweating. Yeah, that looks quite refreshing, but that ain't been ran in, like I say, like 9 or 10 months or more. And then that's a new line. I don't know what all's in it, but might be good to rinse my head off, cool off, so we might go do that. Here's our check valve. So it looks like I'm actually going to have to put it on the bottom of the in the bottom of the hydrant, which is not ideal, I don't think, but I guess it'll be all right. So it'll be like this. This will screw in here and into the bottom of the hydrant. So actually making my hydrant like 6-8 inches taller, but it's actually going down to the ground quite a way, so that'll probably be good. So let me grab stuff to put this together. Like I said, I don't know anything about this stuff, if I need it or not, but it's on there. Probably shouldn't double it up, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need this stuff or not. I don't know what you guys think. Is this needed? Am I wasting my time on here? Am I doing something wrong here? Shouldn't have left all my stuff laying out in the sun. It's super hot. Can't hold on to it. Whew. Okay, let's see. Need to twist it on around. It'll line up the way we want. I think that's about right. Almost. Oh, it needs to go a little farther. Didn't realize that's another coupling right there, or union. Now let's go measure our water line where we want it cut, and we'll cut it, hook this up. We got all our pieces of the puzzle together the right way. Look what I have created! I have created water! Woo! Alright, so I know being so close to the lake you'd think you wouldn't need the water, but dang, that feels good having that. So the inspector's got to come out and check it out, but I turned it on, everything looks good, no leaks, and obviously it works. So yeah, whenever he gives me the green light, I'll go ahead and cover it up and dress that back up. You know, I'll plumb that little why can't I never remember what that's called? I'll plumb the little valve up so it looks good, nice and neat. So I put it back around that back corner, so my power pole is going to go just kind of behind it, hopefully. Fingers crossed that's where they put it. They told me to put a little stake in the ground where I wanted it. So hopefully that goes there, and we'll have power and water right there. Septic tank here, so all I have to do is kind of come over there to the corner and have me a hookup for my septic for the camper. So yeah, coming along. Glad to have that much done. So yeah, let's got my flip-flops wet and keep slipping out of them, so let's load this up and get out of here. All right, so a few days later, I don't know if you can see that, there's a green sticker on that whatever that water thing is. So we passed inspection. Going to cover this up and dress it up a little bit. Then got a couple trees I'm going to cut up here. I'll show you here in just a second. Just to kind of get them out of the way for the power company. So they're going to set my pole back here probably next week for the power. So yeah, let's get to covering this up. so there's my little water spigot. The power company is going to come off of this pole right back here to my drop pole. They're going to put it back here. So they wanted this tree gone and this tree gone. That one's already been cut, the top out of it. I guess the power company did that at some point, but he asked me if I'd go ahead and cut this tree and they'd go ahead and get it done quicker. So it's this little maple, forks about right here, starts forking, and it's leaning. Looks like it's going to kind of fall sort of toward my water spigot. Hopefully it don't hit that. I'm going to kind of turn it a little bit more this way, I believe. So we'll go ahead and cut this one, and then this one back here that's already cut off on the top, so that won't be too bad. But let's go ahead and try to get this one to fall where we want it. So cut those trees. There's just two of them there. Battery died in the middle of it. I'm not sure what all I got actually, but I got some of it. But anyway, power company's going to come from this pole to, they're going to set my drop pole right here, close to my water. And you see that pole over there, not the main one, but the one next to it there. That's my old drop pole. There was two drop poles on this property, and they're going to take that one out so I have a little better swing in and out of the road. That was the big issue. So I tried to work with it where it's at there, and just even back in the gooseneck over here is a chore. Like, I barely can make it. I end up having to pull up and back up 100 times, and it's like really close. So if I was trying to get the camper in here, just don't think I can make it. It's really, really tight. And it's just because the pole is right in the curve. So if that was gone, I just put a little bit more dirt in there, it'd be a pretty easy swing. So that's kind of what we're going to do. Is they agreed to take that pole right there out for me. You can see that was the drop pole, and move it over here. So that'll be a whole lot better for my setup. Power, water, and sewer all be right back around that back corner, and then I can kind of do what I want here as far as turning spot, or you know, widening the road out, or making a little more yard here. You can see I moved some of this brush yesterday, or in the other video, and I run this dirt right out to it again. So probably need to get a little more fill dirt, fill this in. Like I said, we'll probably widen this curve out, may even fill more of it over in here. I don't know yet, so we'll see about that. But right now I got to go a little bit farther in here to fill it up to make enough length for my leach bed. So that'll be coming here in the next couple weeks. But for right now, I'm just glad to have the water and then the power company's going to come next week and set the pole. So I mean, we're getting there. At least we have power and you know, power and water, and can come here and actually work on the septic that way. So that'll be nice. Can come plug in the camper, have some water, use the holding tanks until I get the leach bed put in for the septic, and then we'll be set. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this tree up maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. I probably ain't gonna do it today. It's a little hot out here. I'm gonna wait till I think it's supposed to rain later this week, and come do it then. That way it's a little cooled off, and maybe some overcast. So yeah, but let's get on out of here and get on something else. Let's do it.